guys, it's Justin from JJ Longboards. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the new deck from Earthwing, the Jesus Paves. Comes in at 38 inches and 9 3/4 inches on the width. It's got a nice little kick at the back, and it's got a pretty short wheelbase of 24 inches. The wheelbase, it did take a lot of getting used to for me, coming off of close to a 30-inch wheelbase, but I found it's actually really comfortable to stay right where that kick starts, right behind the truck, so you get used to it pretty fast, and it also is really just convenient, especially when doing switch anything, because you can do your heel sides and then go right back into a switch really easily. When I bought the board, I just bought the deck. It's really cheap. I wasn't even planning on buying a board at the time. I just saw it just came out on Skate, and I saw how cheap it was, and I thought I'd try it because I needed a little bit shorter of a wheelbase board and something more fun just to take around, drop off curbs, ride in parking garages, and that's what this is great for, but it's also really good for some fast free ride. I found been doing a lot of that on. Right now I've got caliber 50s on it, and I just bought butter balls yesterday. I'm going to try those out. I've just heard that they're a really fun wheel to try, but I was riding these tweakers. I wore them down substantially, and they started chunking pretty bad, so I decided it was time to try something else. Also added a foot stop, and I also sanded in some wheel wells not too long ago. Just seeing that I wanted to ride a 70mm wheel on just for a longer lasting life in the wheel, but the wheel wells it comes with, they do have pre-sanded in wheel wells, but they just were not very deep, so I just took some sandpaper and wore mine in and shaved off quite a few mil. So going into what this board is good for, it's just a really overall fun board. That's just how I would describe it. The kick makes it really fun for just sidewalk surfing, dropping curbs, doing flip tricks, ollies, riding in parking garages. It just makes it a really fun board just to take around, carry on a backpack, carry in your car. Just makes it really fun. As far as free riding and downhill it's not my favorite board to use because of the short wheelbase. I mean, it just takes a lot longer to get used to, especially for me personally. You may be able to get used to it, you may like it, but personally, in my opinion, I just do not like riding downhill on this short of a wheelbase. I prefer something closer to 28. But you definitely could use it for downhill. It could be used just getting used to it. Free riding, I love on this board. I've taken it to pretty fast free ride, held out some standees, and it's just pretty great for it. It doesn't have any gas pedals or anything like that, but I added Vicious to it and wrapped it around the sides to kind of create my own little type of gas pedals, just so it has more grip. I also added the bearing stop to help keep me locked in. But I found that it's just a really comfortable board to do fast free ride on. Some may say the short wheelbase makes it worse and the kick kind of doesn't help, but I found just a great comfortable spot right on or behind the trucks that has been very comfortable when doing free ride. Some of the pros of this board would definitely be the durability. Just 2 weeks after having the board, I was out on a sesh and it clearly got run over by a car and went flying in the air. I thought it was going to break. It was completely fine. I just got some more chunking on my tweakers, and there was a little scratch in the grip tape, but overall it was just fine from it. Some cons of the board would, first off, be the wheel wells. For sure, having to sand in my own. But overall, there isn't that many cons to the board. It doesn't have the deepest concave, but it's pretty comfortable to me. It's just not as aggressive as some of the other boards out there. I did notice some W. It may not say it on the website, and some of you may argue with me about it, but I do personally feel some slight W in there, and it's definitely noticeable, but it's not too noticeable to where it'll affect any of your riding, honestly. I just felt some personally. But overall, this board is really fun. If you're looking for a cheap, fun board to go out and just buy the deck and throw some of your old stuff, or buy a complete, I would definitely recommend it, because it has just been such a great, fun board for me. It's definitely going to be in my quiver for a long time. Very cheap. You can pick it off of Skate right now for $70. It's really fun. It's pretty good for free ride. It'll definitely do from beginner to intermediate really easily. I would definitely recommend throwing on your own grip tape. The grip tape it comes with isn't as good, so just pick up a couple of things of Vicious, throw that on there. Pushing stop's always nice. I definitely recommend it. It's a great fun board. Check out our other videos, check out our edits, subscribe. See ya. So I don't use it as much.
Felt this before, let me be your one, the only one you adore. We could talk for a while, or we could cut to the chase. Never seen such a pretty face, so let's wait.